Good morning, everyone. Welcome to Ashok IT. Today we are here to discuss about Java real-time project development. Okay. So before getting into the actual course, let's understand some details regarding this Java real-time project development. The very first thing, this course code is 27 JRP. That means already I have completed 26 Java real-time project batches in Ashok IT, and this is my 27th JRTP, which is starting on 27th June. Okay, good. And this course will be taken care by me. My name is Ashok. I'm having total 11 plus years of experience as a Java full stack developer. Okay, and currently I'm working as a manager in one of the product based company. Okay, so I'm having total 11 years of experience in the IT industry as a Java full stack developer. My current role is project manager. Okay, currently I am working for banking sector project in the Hyderabad location, guys. And coming to my teaching experience, I'm having total 8 plus years of experience in the training field. And I have started Ashok IT in 2020. Okay. Before starting this Ashok IT, I used to work with several other institutes in the Hyderabad location as a part-time trainer. Finally, in the 2020, in the lockdown period, we have started Ashok IT Institute to provide the online trainings for the people. Later, we have started offline trainings also. We are located at Hyderabad, America. So this is very quick introduction, guys. Now, coming to the course details. If you want to attend this Java real-time project development course, what are the prerequisites available? Sir, who can join for this course? What knowledge we should have in order to attend this course? The very first thing, if you want to attend this Java real-time project development course, the prerequisite, you should be having strong knowledge in the core Java. You should have the knowledge in the core Java, guys. That is the first important part. And the second important part is advanced Java. Okay. In the advanced Java, mainly JDBC, servlets, and MVC architecture, if you know, is sufficient. JSP is not required, guys, because in the industry, nobody is using JSP for presentation development. So if you have JDBC knowledge, how to communicate with the database by using Java application, and how to develop a web application by using Java, how to create a WAR file for the web application, how to deploy that web application in the server, okay, how to develop the application by using layered architecture like a controller, service, DAO, like that. If you have that MVC knowledge, that is sufficient. Then coming to third one, database. So at least you should have some basic idea on the SQL queries. So how to perform DML operations, how to perform DDL operations, like how to work with the joins in the database. That basic knowledge on the SQL queries required. Sir, we don't know PLSQL. That's not a problem. For this course, we don't need the PLSQL. Only SQL knowledge is required. And some basic knowledge on the web development, like basic HTML, CSS, JavaScript, basic idea if you have on the web development. Okay, added advantage. So if you are having the knowledge on the web development, that is going to be added advantage for attending this course. Then another biggest question people are having, sir, in order to attend this Java real-time project development course, is the Spring Boot microservices knowledge is required? Okay, so first of all, I'm having one question. In the industry, will anybody develop a Java project without using Spring Boot microservices nowadays? Could you please answer your comment, guys? Nowadays in the IT industry, any company will develop a Java project without using Spring Boot and microservices? No. So every project will be developed by using Spring Boot microservices only. So whether you are a fresher in the Java, whether you are experienced person in the Java, 1 year experience, 2 years, 3 years, 10 years, 15 years. So anyone, any experience, all the Java developers from 0 level to hero level, Spring Boot microservices is required. So for this course, Spring Boot microservices knowledge is required or not. So here, guys, the thing is parallelly you can learn. Parallelly you can learn. So if you already completed your Spring Boot microservices training, then excellent. You are 100% eligible in order to attend my Java real-time project development course. There are some people who are not attended Spring Boot microservices. They don't know about the Spring Boot microservices. For those people, that is, I'm telling you, parallelly, you can learn Spring Boot microservices. Because without having the knowledge on the Spring Boot microservices, so joining for this Java real-time project development course, there is no use, guys. So that is the reason I'm telling you, if you already completed Boot microservices, then excellent. If you not completed that, parallelly you can learn, no problem. Sir, parallelly if I learn, can I attend this project? 100% you can attend this project if you join for the Spring Boot microservices parallel. So I'm starting another batch for the Spring Boot microservices in the morning session only at 9:30 a.m. In another 1 week to 10 days of time, my new Spring Boot microservices batch is also going to start. Happily, you can attend this Java real-time project development course as well as Spring Boot microservices course also. If you attend my Spring Boot microservices and the Java real-time project, you are equal to 3 to 4 years of experience with Java developer. That much content you are going to learn. But if you don't know Boot microservices, if you don't join for the Boot microservices, you can't understand the project development. I suggest you to join both courses parallelly, guys. So these are the prerequisites in order to attend our Java real-time project development. So the first one is core Java. So very good strong knowledge required from the core Java, guys. If you know core Java up to Java 8, that is sufficient. Up to Java 1.8 version. Up to Java 1.8 version, if you have the knowledge, then that is sufficient. Coming to advanced Java, basics of JDBC servlets and some MVC architecture knowledge is required. Coming to the database, SQL knowledge is required. Whether it is a Oracle or MySQL, anything is fine. Web development, added advantage. HTML, CSS, JavaScript, very basic fundamental things that are required. Spring Boot and microservices course, parallelly you can learn. So these are the prerequisites in order to attend our Java real-time project development course. Then coming to course content. Sir, what we are going to learn as part of this Java real-time project development. So guys, here, this is Java real-time project development course. I have divided into multiple modules. Okay, so what are these modules here? So the first module, we are going to understand basic introduction. Okay, what is a project? How many types of projects available in the software industry? How many types of companies available in the industry? Okay, what is the interview process in the IT industry for the software developers, especially for the Java developers? What is the interview process? Okay, and all those things we are going to learn in the first module. This is just a theoretical module, guys. So what is a project? What is company? How many types of companies available? What is a permanent job in the software company? What is a contract job in the software company? What is a product based company? What is a service based company? What is the outsourcing company? Okay, so if you have a career gap, how to manage that career gap in order to get the software job as a Java developer? So currently you are already working as a Java developer, then how this course is going to help you to switch to another job? All those things we are going to discuss in the first module. That is theoretical module only. Then after this first module got completed, the most important module here, that is real-time tools, guys. So if you want to develop a project, only coding is not sufficient. Lot of operations are required. So some real-time tools we are going to learn. Here we are going to cover 20 plus real-time tools as part of our Java real-time project development. Very proudly I can say that in the 2020 we have introduced this Java project with the real-time tools 20 plus tools. Okay, so what are those 20 plus real-time tools we are going to cover? Here we are going to cover build tools like Maven, Gradle, code review tools SonarQube, unit testing with JUnit, okay, deployment by using Jenkins, containerization by using Docker, orchestration by using Kubernetes. Like this 20 plus tools we are going to cover as part of this real-time project. So if you go for the interview by keeping these 20 plus real-time tools, definitely that person will get surprised. By within 3 years, how you got chance to work with these many tools. And my previous batch students also told that, sir, by looking at our resume, the panel member is getting surprised because some people are going with 1 year experience, 2 year experience, 3 years experience. With the 2 years experience, how you got the chance to work with these many tools? And here, in these 20 plus tools, 10 plus tools are related to DevOps. That means 60 to 70% of the DevOps tools also we are going to cover as part of our second module. I will give you the list of tools also, what we are going to learn, like Maven, Gradle, Log4j, ELK Stack, Splunk, JUnit, Mocking, Jira, Jenkins, Docker, Kubernetes, JMeter, SonarQube, Swagger, Postman, Kafka, Redis. Like this, we are going to cover 20 plus tools as part of our module 2. So that is the reason I'm telling you to cover these real-time tools, it is going to take 1 month of time. So in this 1 month of time, you can get a good amount of knowledge in the Spring Boot and microservices. When I say Java real-time project, it does not mean that from tomorrow onwards we are going to start the project coding. No. So first we need to learn some real-time tools to understand the development process, how the project structure will be created, how the project logging will happen, how the code integration will happen, how the project deployment will happen, how the project unit testing will happen, how the code review will happen, how the performance testing will happen, how to create the CI/CD pipelines by using Jenkins, Docker, Kubernetes, how to manage the tasks in the project by using Jira. So a lot of tools we are going to use in the industry, guys. Okay, and these 20 real-time tools may not be available in a single project because I never used these 20 tools in a single project in my 11 years of experience. In my 11 years of experience, I worked with 4 different companies. So in the total 11 years of experience, I got the chance to work with these 20 tools. These 20 tools you are going to learn in this course. So that's the reason I'm telling you. If you keep these 20 tools in the resume, those people who look at your resume will get shocked. How you got the chance to work with these many tools within this less years of experience. Okay, good. So what are the tools we are going to cover? I'm going to give the list of those tools also. So if you see here, I'm keeping the list of the tools that we are going to cover here. So I'm going to cover some build tools like Maven and Gradle. So that means project compilation, project packaging we are going to do by using Maven and Gradle. And project logging. For every project, logging is very important. The logging we are going to implement by using Log4j and Logback. And project unit testing we are going to perform by using JUnit, Mockito, and Jacoco. Unit testing is very important. And once the project coding is done, multiple team members will be available in the project coding. We need to review the code is working as expected or not. To perform that code review, we are going to use a tool called SonarQube. And the project should be deployed. Okay, we need to automate our project deployment process. To automate the project deployment process in the real time, we are going to use Docker, Kubernetes, Jenkins. Docker is used for containerization. Kubernetes is used for orchestration. Jenkins is used for CI/CD, continuous integration, continuous deployment we can achieve by using these tools. And project management. Okay, so which developer should work on which task? The task assignment will happen by using a tool called Jira. And artifactory tools will be used in the project to maintain project artifacts. So when we package our project as a jar file or war file, that jar file or war file we need to store into one artifactory server. That's where we are going to use Nexus and JFrog. Okay, coming to message queues. So in every project, message queues will be available for event-driven architecture. So as part of the message queues, we are going to use Kafka. So this is Apache Kafka that I am going to cover. Coming to the cache implementation, in the market, people are using Gem5 and Redis. As part of the course, we are going to cover Redis cache. So Redis cache, which is used as a distributed cache platform in our microservices development. So there is some static data. Every time I don't want to get that static data from the database table, so to display to the UI. So that's the reason I want to improve the performance of the application by reducing database calls. That's where cache will be used. So here I'm going to explain Redis cache. And coming to documentation part. as we are going to develop backend microservices, those microservices will be exposed as a Swagger documentation. Okay, so if someone want to understand about our microservices functionality, we are going to provide the documentation for them. Here, we are going to use Postman for the API testing. What are the backend microservices we are creating? Those microservices we are going to test by using Postman by creating Postman collection. So these are the tools that we are going to use as part of our code. By the time we learn the tools, you can learn Spring Boot and microservices parallelly. That is the reason I'm telling you. If you already completed Boot microservices, happily you can attend this course, no problem. If you have not completed the Boot microservices, parallelly you can learn this Spring Boot microservices. Are you guys clear with this one? What are the tools that we are going to learn here? Are you guys able to understand? What are the tools that we are going to cover in the module 2? So by the time we are going to learn the tools, you can learn the Spring Boot course. So parallelly you can attend. Okay. So once these modules, second module is completed, then coming to our module 3. So in the module 3, we are going to cover some mini projects, guys. Okay. 2 mini projects I am going to cover in the module 3. So what is the meaning of these mini projects here? These mini projects are used to improve your coding skill. These mini projects are used to improve your coding skill. Sir, already we are Java developers now. Already we know Java classes, we know Java methods, Java variables, constructors, hooks concepts, multi-threading. What is the meaning of improving the coding skill? So you know how to write a Java program. But what I have observed in the previous 26 batches of my Java project is people complete the core Java, advanced Java, Spring Boot also. They will come to Java real-time project development. They know all the concepts in the Java. But when I give some requirement for them, they are not able to understand how many tables they need to take for the data in the database. How many classes we need to take. How many methods we need to take in the class. What is the parameter we need to take for the method. What is the return type we need to take for the method. They are not able to understand. Okay. For example, if I give one screen for them, they are not able to understand how many database tables we need to take, what columns we need to take, excuse me, what relationship we need to create, what is the one-to-many relationship or many-to-one relationship or many-to-many relationship we need to take, how many classes we need to take, how many methods we need to take, when to take parameter for the method, when to take return type. In this particular scenario, what parameter we need to take, what return type we need to take, they are not able to understand. They know the concepts of the Java, but they don't have working experience in the Java. So for those people, we are going to cover these mini projects here. So what we are going to cover as part of this mini projects, guys? As part of the mini project, nothing but a very simple project I am going to take. In that project, 1 or 2 screens only will be available. Mini project means very small. For example, phone book application. How you are saving your the contacts in the phone, in your mobile, you are saving contacts, right? So such kind of application we need to develop. So saving the contact, edit the contact, update the contact, delete the contact, retrieve the contacts. That is one mini project. So how many tables we need for that? How many classes we need? How many methods we need? What are the signatures we need to take for the methods? That requirement we are going to analyze that. So 2 projects we are going to develop. One is phone book application. Another one is employee portal. So for example, if you go for any institute or any college, employees will be available. How that company will manage the employees' data. Okay, so that information we are going to maintain by developing one application. So 2 mini projects we are going to develop. As part of these 2 mini projects, we are going to understand requirement analysis. In the real time, when the requirement comes, how do we analyze that requirement? And if you don't understand something in the requirement document, how do you prepare the query log for that? Okay, query log preparation will be available. Whatever the questions you have in the requirement, you need to note down those questions in the query log. And jam sessions will be available. Jam sessions is nothing but we need to interact with the functional people to get the clarifications for the queries on the requirement. And once you got the clarity on the requirement, effort estimation. So tomorrow in the company, when the requirement is given to you, they will not ask you to do the coding directly. First, they will ask you how much time you need to complete this requirement. So they will ask you to give the estimation. How do you estimate that? How much time you need to complete the given task? How to estimate? But I'm going to explain as part of effort estimation. And next one, data modeling, database design. Based on the given requirement, so how many tables we need to take, how to identify the database design for our project. For example, as I told you, we are going to develop e-commerce application. This is the e-commerce project that we are going to build. Here products are going to display. So here my application is available. In this application, we are going to display the products. When I click on this category, some products are coming. When I do set something like this, the products are going to come here. Now, and when I click on add to product, the product is added to the cart. The product is added to the cart. When I click on the cart icon, the items are displaying here. And I can increase the quantity, I can decrease the quantity, and I can increase the quantity. Okay, so if I want to remove this, I can remove from this cart also. When I will click on proceed to checkout, it will go here. Then when I click on purchase option, payment process will happen. When I click on login button, login page is coming here. When I enter some dummy data, some login message will be coming here. Okay, if you want to develop this kind of application, what is the database design you need to take? How many tables are required? What is the relationship you need to take for those tables? First of all, how many tables are required in order to develop this kind of application? How many classes are required in order to develop this application? What methods are required? What parameter you need to take for the method? What return type you need to take for the method? That is confusion. Most of the Java developers who are doing the Java courses in the market, theoretically they are learning the concepts, practicals are missing. Practicals also some people will do. What practice they will do? Whatever the example faculty will explain, login form, registration form, retrieve the data, edit the data, update the data, that course is complete. But in the real time, how many days login page will be developed? Only half day time they will give you for the login page. Every day new requirement will be given to you in the company. Every day new task, every day new challenge will be available. So if you practice only login page development, you cannot survive in the industry as a Java developer. If you want to survive in the industry, you should change your thought process. So you should become a dynamic developer. Dynamic developer, independent developer. Whatever the requirement is there, you should be able to analyze that requirement on your own. You should be able to analyze the database design on your own. You should be able to identify the classes on your own, methods on your own, coding on your own, testing, deployment, delivery. All these things, the complete software development life cycle, you should be able to do it on your own. That is the main agenda of our project development course. From the requirement analysis to till the delivery of the project, we are going to see. How many of you know how to here my project is running with the local host? Can you access this URL? Now, can you access my application? You cannot. But if you go to Ashok IT website, with this domain name, our application is accessible. How many of you know that? How to map our application to a domain name? How Ashok IT, if I access gmail.com, how the Gmail application is coming? If I access facebook.com, Facebook application is coming. But we are at the time of course in the course we are going to access the project by using localhost. How to map this application to a domain name? How can you map this application to one domain, guys? Can you map this application to one domain? Do you know the domain mapping process? In this course, how many of you know the domain mapping process? If you consider 100 Java developers, 90 to 95 to 98 people don't know that domain mapping process. Only 3 to 4 people, for every 100 Java developers, only 3 to 4 people know how to do the domain mapping for our application. Are you guys getting my point? Even 5 years experienced people, 7 years experienced people also don't know the domain mapping process. For every 100 Java developers, only 5 to 10 people are aware the domain mapping process. And now, can you question yourself? Now, can you question yourself? Whatever the project I am going to show you here, So if I give you 1 day time, can you come up with the database design for this project? Can you come up with the database design for this project on your own? Can you come up with the database design for this project on your own? And can you identify how many classes are required for this project? How many methods are required? How many classes are required? Yes, let's take this as a assignment for today, guys. Just to check, your skill set. So I'm going to give you this project URL for you. Okay. So already the project video, what is the architecture of the project is available. Project architecture video is available in the YouTube. Okay. So just to go through this video, and you take this project video, you go through this video for 1 or 2 times. You go through this video for 1 or 2 times, and today you open your laptop, you just start identifying what are the tables are required for this project, how many tables are required for this project, what are the classes are required for this project, just to do it as a small assignment, just to check whether your brain is ready to understand this requirement or not. Are you able to analyze the requirement or not? So people are asking, sir, can you explain banking domain project? Can you explain insurance project? Can you explain e-commerce project? Sir, first of all, for the technical people, why the domain is important? What do you want to do with the domain? So as a Java developer, what is important for us? What is the requirement? So for this requirement, what are the tables required? What are the classes required? What are the methods required? So you should not focus on the domain. You should focus on the technology. Whether it is a banking sector or whether it is a insurance, whether it is a telecom, whether it is a hospital, it does not matter for you. So if you go for the banking sector also, if you go for health insurance also, login pages will be available, registration pages will be available, payment gateways will be available, dashboards will be available, reports will be available. So you should know how to analyze that requirement, how to develop that requirement. Requirement can be anything. So because in the company, every day same requirement will not be available. Requirement will be changing on daily basis. Every day new tasks will be given to you. So you need to think about that. You need to understand whether it is a banking project, whether it is a insurance, whether it is a e-commerce, why it is important for us. What is important? What is the requirement? How to analyze that? How to design that? How to develop that? How to test? How to deliver? So if you can develop and deliver one project, you can work with any domain of the project. If you can develop one project completely, you can work with any type of domain. Domain is not important. From last 5 years, I'm working with the banking domain only. But whether if it is a banking domain or insurance domain, farak nahi padega, bhai. So you need to understand the reality. You are a technical person. You are not a functional person. For the functional people, domain is important. Are you getting my point? So how many of you can analyze this project, whatever the e-commerce project is there, that database design and classes design in the 24 hours of time? It is just to check your skill. You evaluate yourself, guys. Are you having job ready skills to get the job in the IT industry? Do you have such kind of skills or not? I'm not asking you to develop the complete project by tomorrow. I'm asking you to just go through the project and just to make some points. So your thought process you keep on the paper. What are the tables you need to take for this? What is the design you will follow? What are the classes you will develop? What are the methods? Just write the class name, method signature. Just write the table, columns in the table. What is the relationship you need to establish for those tables? Tomorrow, I want to see that. What is your analysis? Just I want to see what is your analysis. Are you guys able to get my point? So in the mini projects only, we are going to learn all these concepts, guys. In the mini projects only, we are going to learn all these concepts. How to analyze the requirement, how to prepare the query log, how to participate in the jam sessions, how to do the effort estimations, how to do the database design for the gift. Can I tell the truth? In the previous project batches, forget about the e-commerce domain. I asked people to design a database for phone book application. You are using mobiles, right? In your mobile, phone contacts are available, right? So 50 to 60% of the people not able to understand the database design for the phone book also. They completed Java full stack course and they came for the project. They told that, sir, we know already Java. We want to develop the project directly. Can you start the project from tomorrow? Yes, okay, beta. So I'm giving you a small requirement. Can you come up with the database design for this phone book application? 50 to 60% of the people are not able to do it. Because learning concept is different, doing the project is different. This course is mainly focusing on learning plus project implementation. Here you are going to learn the concepts, how to analyze the requirement, how to do the DB design, how to do the development, how to test it, how to debug the code, and how to deploy the code. So these mini projects are very, very, very important, guys. So I'm sure after these two mini projects are completed, your thought process will change. You will become a dynamic developer after this mini projects development is complete. Sir, what is the meaning of dynamic developer? Dynamic developer means any kind of requirement you can analyze, you can think, and you can design, and you can start the coding part. So you will get some clarity where to start, where to end as a Java developer. Now you know Java concepts, but if I give some requirement, you will get stuck. You cannot understand where to start, where to end, what is the design, what is the architecture, what classes we need to take. So that clarity you are going to get once these two mini projects got completed. So earlier in my JRTP course, this mini projects concept was not there. Directly we used it to explain the tools and we used it to start the major project. But after teaching 15 projects, then I have realized. So people are coming without proper code analysis skill. So that is the reason I have included the mini projects development course in the JRTP batch. So previously when I started the first JRTP from 1 to 15 JRTP batches, mini projects concept was not there. Directly tools and project development we have started. But later I have realized that so people are completing the courses, but their analysis skills are very weak. They are not able to analyze the DB design for the given requirement. They are not able to analyze the classes. Whatever we faculty will explain in the class, student also will do the same practice. Whatever faculty will explain, whatever the example, faculty will explain one Java program, how to insert a record in the database. Student also will do the same program practice. Faculty will explain how to retrieve the records from the table and display in the UI page in the table. Student also will do the same practice. Same example student will practice. But tomorrow in the company, when they give the new requirement, which is not explained by your faculty in the class, you don't know. That is out of box work. Because so you are doing the programming, whatever your faculty explained in the class. You are not trying the different things. Generally in the course, what faculty will explain? Login page implementation, registration page implementation, insert the record, retrieve the record, update the record. Course is complete. If I ask you to implement this kind of e-commerce website, or if I ask you to implement one insurance application, you don't know because that is not covered in your course. That is the problem. You should not practice only the concepts explained by the faculty. You need to try the different things. Some simple example. So you know blogs, right? In the Gmail, in the Google blog is available. If I ask you to develop one blog application, can you do that on your own? You know Java. Can you develop one blog application on your own? Can you design the database for in the Google? So blog is available, right? So if you go to the Google account, there will be a concept of a blog option will be available where you can create the blogs and you can write your own blogs. Blogger is available. Google Blogger is available. Okay, create your own blog. Sign in to the blog application and you can create your own blog here. So how to develop this kind of blog application? How to develop this kind of blog application? I want to create one blog. So I will share my blog link with the people. People can like that blog. People can comment on the blog. Okay, people can discuss on the blog. So how can we develop? For example, I'm writing one test blog. Click on next. Choose it. Something like this. ashokid.blogspot.com. So create your own blog. So can you develop that kind of blog application on your own? Can you design the database for that blog application? Some people know that, some people don't. So that is what you are going to change your thought process. So once we complete this mini projects development. Okay. Then coming to microservices, guys. So as part of this module 4, I'm going to cover some microservices related concepts. Okay. What is service registry? What is admin server? What is check-in server? What is API gateway? What is config server? What is PN client? What is circuit breaker? Some microservices topics we are going to learn, because without microservices, people are not developing the projects in the industry. So that's why. So here, if you see, first module is theoretical module. Second module is real-time tools module. Third module is mini projects development. In this mini projects development, you are going to learn analysis part. You are going to mainly focus on the analysis part, requirement analysis, database analysis part we are going to learn. Then coming to the module 4, you are going to learn the microservices. Then coming to module 5, in the module 5, guys, we are going to teach you AWS cloud concepts. So because nowadays everybody should have some knowledge on the cloud computing. So most of the companies are using cloud infrastructure. As a developer, you should have some knowledge on the cloud also. Okay. So here I'm going to cover AWS cloud, not complete AWS course. So some concepts from the AWS cloud which are important for the Java developers, I'm going to cover. Okay. So what is cloud, why, and how to create virtual machines in the AWS cloud, how to use S3 storage in the AWS, how to create relational database in the AWS, user management in the AWS, lambdas in the AWS, EKS cluster in the AWS, billing concepts in the AWS. Okay, guys. So here, some of the AWS cloud concepts also we are going to learn. And as part of this course, we are going to cover, module 6, guys, Angular. Some people told that, sir, we don't know Angular. No worries. Angular is included in our syllabus. Angular is included in our syllabus for the front-end development. So we are going to cover Angular also as part of our syllabus. Sir, I don't know anything about the Angular. I'm zero in the Angular. No problem. I will make you hero in that. So we are going to learn full stack development, back-end development with the Spring Boot and microservices, front-end development with the Angular, and finally we are going to deploy our application in the AWS cloud along with the domain map. Okay, to do the domain mapping, here I'm going to cover one service, guys, which is called Route 53, which is a DNS service in the AWS cloud. By using this Route 53 service, you can map your application to the beautiful domain name, gmail.com, facebook.com, ashokid.com, something like that. Any domain that you want, you can map your application to the domain by using Route 53 service in the AWS cloud. Angular is also part of our syllabus. Angular is not a prerequisite. So did I mention Angular as a prerequisite for this project? No. Angular is a prerequisite or Angular is part of the syllabus, guys? Come on, I want you to comment. Are you guys with me? Early morning, 7:30 or 8 o'clock. So don't sleep, guys. Don't sleep. Are you guys with me? Angular is a prerequisite for the JRTP or Angular is part of the syllabus? Part of the syllabus. That means we will teach you the Angular from the basics. We will teach you Angular from the basics. AWS is a prerequisite or AWS is part of the syllabus? AWS is prerequisite or AWS is part of the syllabus? AWS is part of the syllabus. Okay. Once the Angular is completed, once the UI part is completed, then finally we will come to major project development. We will come to major project development. That major project we are going to develop here, which is e-commerce application, online store. How to display the products, how people will purchase the products. Those things we are going to see in our e-commerce application. So that is the e-commerce application I have shown you here. So this e-commerce application is running. So if you see, this backend application is running with the Spring Boot, guys. So you can see that my backend application is running in the Spring Boot. Okay. So if I click on this logo, the products are loading, the queries are getting executed, guys. The queries are getting executed here. This is my Spring Boot application, and the front end is running in the Angular. Angular application is, see here, I'm running this ng-open. If you see, let me stop it. This is my Angular front end application. Let me run this Angular front end application here. So to run this Angular application, I will be using ng-open. My Angular project, ng nothing but Angular, guys. I'm starting front end of my Angular application. It is getting started. Angular application will run on the live server with 4200 port. Okay. Yes, application is started with the port number 4200. Now I can access this application. So here, if you click on the laptops, only laptops are coming. If you click on mobiles, mobiles are coming. Okay. If you click on shirts, one shirt is coming. If you click on beauty, currently there are no products available in my database. Okay. Now, so if you can search also, if you search here mobiles, all the mobiles which are available, it is going to display here. Okay. When I type as laptops, all the laptops available are displaying here. When I type as beauty, there are no products available. When I type as shirt, shirts are coming. Now, currently there are no items in the cart. Let me add this item to the cart and I click on add to cart. The cart is updated. If I add one more item to the cart, that cart is updated. Two items in the cart. Click on this cart. So these are the items available in the cart. So here I have given option. You can increment the quantity. Plus quantity is incremented to 2. Now cart is updated with 3 items. So 2 laptops available, 1 shirt is available. I can decrement the laptop. So 1 laptop, 1 shirt is available. Total cost of the products $28. So if you don't want this laptop, remove it. Then only shirt is available in the cart $8. Now, once the items available in the cart, you can click on proceed to checkout. So here you can enter your details, guys. So I'm giving my details here and enter some phone number, give some address. Okay. Then after this one, you can give zip code. You can see the order. Click on purchase. When you click on purchase, okay, so it is going to create one order in the backend. In the backend database, order will be created. Payment page is open. In the Angular, I have integrated this payment gateway. Okay, Ashok IT having the Razorpay account. In the Razorpay account, live mode is available, test mode is available. Currently, I configured test mode. So here you can select net banking, whatever the bank that you want, you can click on pay now. Right? So here, as it is a test mode, guys, real amount will not be deducted. Make it as a success so that our order will be created. So once the payment is successful, order will be created, order will be confirmed in the database, then it will be redirected to payment successful page. Okay. So from here, you can go to your login page and you can log in and you can check what are the orders that you have placed. Okay. So click on this one and enter the credentials and log in. Once you log in, what are the orders we have placed? The orders information is available. We can see the orders here, guys. So we can see what are the orders available. So still I'm working on this one. Still it is not completed. We can display some dashboard for the customer. You can track the orders and admin login. Reports module will be available. So a lot of things we are going to implement as part of this e-commerce. This e-commerce application is our major project, guys. So then after this major project development, by end of this course, you will develop this kind of e-commerce application on your own. It's not like everything I will develop. So every student who is joining my JRPP, they will be able to, they should develop this e-commerce application on their own. That is the main agenda of this course. Okay. So I will do the live coding. After the class is completed, you need to do that. And some modules I will implement, some modules I want you people to implement. We are going to work as a team. It's not like a course. Everything I will develop and I will give the code. It's a teamwork, guys. It's a teamwork. So one person cannot complete entire project within 1 month of time. So in the real time, how many people will be there to develop a project? Can you tell me, guys? One person will develop the entire project. And can you tell me how many days time is required to complete one real-time project? And how many members will be available to develop one project? Come on, can you answer your question? Can you answer my question? How many people will be there in a team to develop a project? Minimum 10 to minimum 10 to 15 people will be available. How much time they will take to complete one project? How much time they will take to complete one project? 1 to 2 years of time. Now, will you join JRTP course if I tell project duration is 2 years? Will anybody join for the course if the course duration is 2 years? Will anybody join for the project course whose duration is 2 years? So now, how can you expect one person to complete entire project in 3 months of time? So just open your mind, think, come to the reality. Come to the reality. Daily class 1 hour to 2 hours maximum. Okay, 2 hours time per day, 3 months of time is the course. Can you expect one person to complete entire project in 3 months of time by spending daily 2 hours? Is it possible? Come on, guys. I'm telling you the fact. Is it possible? In the company, 10 people will be available. 1 year time will be available. Every day they will work for 8 hours. Then only it will be complete. But in the course, students' mindset, understand what people will ask is, sir, can you develop entire end-to-end project in 3 months of time and daily 1 hour? How it is possible, guys? Will you stay with me for 2 years to develop one project? And first of all, will I take a course for 2 years? Will you stay that much? Will you spend that amount of time for the course? 2 years? So what you need to do here? What is the meaning of real-time project, guys? What is the meaning of real-time project? We will tell you how to analyze the requirement. How can you become I want to make you independent developer so that you don't need to do course for 2 years. In 3 months of time or in 4 months of time, whatever you are learning in the course, with that course, you can develop the projects on your own. That is the main agenda of the project development. What is the main agenda of the project development? In 3 to 4 months of time, whatever you are learning in the course, with that subject, with that skill, with that analysis power, you can analyze any kind of requirement in the company. You can develop any type of project in the company. That confidence you are going to get from the course. With that confidence, you can crack the interview. With that confidence, you can survive in the industry as a developer. So you are going to get that hands-on experience in the 3 months of time. So that is the reason. So one person cannot complete one entire project in 3 months of time. So we need to work as a team. So that is the reason. In this project development, some functionalities I will implement, and I want you people to implement some functionalities. Then we can complete the entire project. Will you agree with me? Will you agree with me? I need confirmation. I'm not bluffing anything here, guys. So if I want to bluff, I can say end-to-end project we are going to develop in the course. But reality is different. One person, by spending daily 1 hour, within 3 months of time, how to complete the project. In the real-time industry, in the IT industry, so do you think that any employee will complete a project in 3 months by spending only 1 hour? Impossible. Project means a team will be available. Project means some time, 1 year of time, daily 8 hours of time. So here we will not have that much time. It is a course. So you need to improve analysis skill, coding skill, and you need to contribute for the project development. I will implement some functionalities. I want you also to implement some functionalities. So here, coming to the mini projects, all the 2 mini projects I will implement completely with the live coding. I will show you how to analyze the requirement, how to design, how to develop, test, debug, deploy. Coming to the major project, I need your help also. I need your help also coming to the major project. We are going to become one team and we are going to develop the project as a team. It's not like everything trainer will. No, that's not possible. If I need to do everything, the course duration may be 1 year or 2 years. So we need to work as a team, then only we can complete the project. Are you guys able to follow me? Major project means e-commerce project we are going to develop. This kind of e-commerce application we are going to develop in the course. As a team, we are going to develop. I will involve you people also in the major project development. Are you guys ready to involve? Are you guys ready to involve in the project development, or you are expecting everything from me in the project development? I need confirmation. Here only lot of confusion will be created. Because some people will expect, faculty, we are paying the course fees now. You have to do everything and you give the code to me. That is some students' expectation. If you have that kind of expectation, this course is not for you. Sir, we are paying the course fees for you. So you need to do everything in the project and give the workspace for us. Then we will run the workspace. Then we are happy. Some people mindset is like that. If you have that kind of mindset, this course is not for you, man. This course means, this is a project means it is a teamwork. I need your help. I will help you and I will take your help also. Then only we can complete the project. I need every student to involve in the project development, because if I do everything, what you will learn? You will watch a movie. You are here for watching movie? No. You need to involve yourself in the project development. Then only you will understand the issues. Then only you will see the challenges, real-time challenges, how to solve those challenges. If you do yourself involved in the project, then you will get the real-time experience. Real-time project means we will all become one team and we will develop the project. I will be the team leader for this team and you will be the team member in my team and we will develop one project. So, okay, initially you may face some issues. I will help you. I will share my experience with you. Okay. So you can take my help in the initial days. Later, you will also become an experienced developer. By end of this project completion, you are not called as a fresher. You are called as a experienced developer, because you are developing entire application on your own and you are developing backend and front end. Backend with Spring Boot microservices, front end with Angular, and you are going to learn cloud concepts also. You are going to deploy the projects in the cloud. Here, and one more thing is a bonus for you. I'm going to cover Linux OS also. I'm going to cover Linux OS also. Linux and AWS, I'm going to cover some basics, guys. Don't expect complete Linux and AWS here. So as a developer, how much knowledge is required for the line on the Linux and AWS? That will be covered as part of the syllabus. Linux will be covered, AWS cloud will be covered, Angular also will be covered in our syllabus. Okay, and finally, after this major project is, I'm keeping this, guys. This is the agreement between you and me. This is a teamwork. It's not like this only Ashok has to complete the entire project. Ashok will have a team, that a team will complete the project. It's a teamwork for the major project. And coming to the module 8, that is interview guidance. Okay, so when I say interview guidance, guys, I'm going to help you in your resume building. I'm going to help you for your interview preparation. I will take your mock interviews. I will take your mock interviews, guys. Okay. So whenever you feel some content is overloaded, we need some break in the course, then I will take some mock interviews over the weekends. Basically, on Saturdays, we will do the reviews, right? So Saturday, I will take some mock interview for 1 or 2 people so that we will understand. how they're explained. Okay, and I'm going to help you with the resume building, and I'm going to help you with your mock interviews, and I will share some FAQs also. What are the frequently asked questions for the Java developers? I will help you, and I will explain what are the do's and don'ts as a Java developer, as a software engineer basically. What are the do's and don'ts that I'm going to provide, and placement assistance also I will provide. That means if you are really involved in the project development, okay, so if you impress me with your work in the project development, so in Ashok IT there are some client companies available who will forward your resume with our client companies. Anybody who want to go as a fresher, for those people we will provide this placement assistance also. Anybody who want to go with the experience, for those people placement assistance not required. For experienced people, if you upload your resume by keeping these many tools, AWS, Angular, Spring Boot and all, you will get so many calls every day. You can attend those interviews on your own and you can crack. Okay, and tell me, after learning these many things, will anybody go as a fresher? After learning this much content, will anybody go as a fresher? 20 plus tools you are going to learn, 2 mini projects you are going to develop, microservices you are going to implement. Okay, AWS Cloud, Linux you are learning, Angular you are learning, one entire e-commerce project you are developing on your own. So after learning these many things, will anybody go as a fresher? Will you be called as a fresher? Will you be called as a fresher? No. You are equal to 3 to 4 years of experience developer. You are equal to 3 to 4 years of experienced developer. You got the clarity? So our course code is 27 JRTP, and there is a coincidence. My 27 JRTP batch started on 27th June. My 27th JRTP, this is today is the first session of our 27 JRTP. Your batch code is 27 JRTP. So trainer, myself Ashok, my role currently project manager in one company. I'm having total 11 years of experience, guys. In the teaching, I have 8 years of experience. So I started Ashokite. I'm the founder of the Ashokite Institute. We started Ashokite in the 2020. So in order to attend this Java real-time project development, these are the prerequisites. Core Java, Advanced Java, basic knowledge of the database, basic knowledge of the web development. Spring Boot microservices you can learn parallel. Somebody is asking, sir, can you teach Spring Boot microservice also in this course? Man, already for the JRTP syllabus, 3 months is not sufficient. How can you expect the Spring Boot also in this course? That's why Spring Boot microservice is a separate course for us. Spring Boot microservice is a separate course for us. Okay. And in this course, what we are going to learn? So introduction about the project, teams, interview process, how to cover the gap. So in this introduction part, I will explain you the regarding software companies. Okay. Types of jobs in the software companies, types of projects in the software companies, types of projects, how to cover career gap. Whatever the gap that you have in the career, that career gap also you can cover after doing this course, right? So these things we are going to learn in the module 1. Coming to the module 2, real-time tools we are going to discuss here. The logging tools, and here log monitoring tools also available. Log monitoring tools, I will explain some PuTTY and ELK in order to do the log monitoring. Build tools, logging tools, monitoring tools, testing tools, code review, deployment, project management, Artifactory, message queues, cache, documentation, API testing, all these things we are going to learn. 20 plus real-time tools you are going to learn in the course. And coming to the module 3, 2 mini projects you are going to learn here. Basically, I will change your thought process as part of these mini projects. Requirement analysis, database design and all these parts we are going to think. And microservices, complete in-depth of the microservices we are going to cover in the microservices course. Here, the basic overview of the microservices I will give you, which we are going to use in the project development. In-depth microservices we are going to use. Version control tools, those are very important guys. I think I forgot to mention here. Source code repository. Okay, source code repository. We are going to learn GitHub and Bitbucket. Okay, source code repository tools also we are going to cover. GitHub and Bitbucket I'm going to cover for the source code repository. Okay, 20 plus tools that are required for the Java developers we are going to learn. Project management, Jira tool is available. Okay, mini projects, microservices. So basic idea of microservices we are going to learn. In depth of the microservices we are going to learn in the Spring Boot microservices. Okay, AWS Cloud and Linux we are going to learn guys, and Angular we are going to learn for the front end development. It is part of the syllabus. One major project development guys, that is e-commerce, and as I told you, one person cannot do everything. We need to work as a team, and the interview guidance is required. So that I'm going to provide resume building, mock interview, and frequently asked questions, do's and don'ts, and placement assistance also will be provided for you. So are you guys clear with this one? So in the beginning of the session, many people asked me, sir, am I eligible for this course or not? So by looking at the prerequisites, by looking at the course content, I hope you got 99% clarity whether you are eligible for this course or not, and what you are going to learn in this course. Guys, you got the clarity on our Java real-time project development course. You got the clarity on the Java real-time project development course. Prerequisites, course content and all. Yes. Now, let's discuss about some course-related information, duration, fees structure, timings, okay, all those things. Okay, course information. Now, so as I told you, this course code is my 27 JRTP batch guys, and the course duration. Okay, so I can't give you fixed time. I can't give you fixed time here, guys. It is going to take 3 to 4 months of time. It's not a fixed course. It is practicals, right? So it depends on your involvement, whether you are able to develop those mini projects or not, whether you are able to develop the major project or not. Based on your involvement, the course will be completed. The course duration is 3 to 4 months of time. So buffer 1 month I am keeping. So 3 to 4 months of time. 3 months is minimum, 4 months is the maximum it is going to take. Okay. And timings, daily class will be there from 7 a.m. to 8:30 a.m. IST. Okay, daily 1.5 hour sessions will be available, and Monday to Saturday classes will be available. Only Sunday is a holiday. Sometimes, if required, Sunday also will keep some extra session, but initially Monday to Saturday classes are going to happen, and the class timings are 7 a.m. to 8:30 a.m. IST. 7 a.m. to 8:30 a.m. IST, the classes are going to happen. And coming to the course fee, plan 1. The plan 1 of this course is 9,000 rupees, guys. For the 9,000 rupees, live classes plus notes will be provided. Every day, live classes will be available, and soft copy for every topic. Whatever the notes I'm going to type here, you are going to get a soft copy of the notes, class notes. And some people are there, they want to go with the plan 2 with the recording videos also. In the plan 2, the course fees is 12,000 rupees INR. Here you will get the live classes, notes plus videos, 1 year validity. So 1 year validity after course completion. So here, suppose today, June, July, August, September, October. By October, if you complete the course, from the October next 1 year, the videos validity will be available. We are charging 3,000 rupees extra for the videos because we will provide those videos in the cloud platform. So that cloud bill we have to pay. So for the hosting the recorded videos on the cloud platform, cloud server charges will be available. For this, we are going to take 3,000 extra. So you can go with any plan, 3,000 extra for the videos. Plan 1, 9,000 rupees for live classes plus soft copy material also. And if you go with the plan 2, 12,000 rupees, live classes will be available, soft copy notes will be available. Every day class video will be provided with 1 year validity. Okay, so daily 1 to 1.5 hour time will be available. So class timings. Okay, and guys, so people may ask you, sir, in the other institute, Java project is 8,000 only. In Ashok IT, why Java project is 9,000? I will tell you the game of other institutes. So they will take Java project for 8,000 rupees. Okay, for Angular, they will charge 5,000 rupees. For AWS for Linux, they will charge another 5,000 rupees. This is the market price, guys. So if you go for Java project, they will charge 8,000 rupees. For Angular, they will charge separately 5,000 rupees. For AWS, maybe 5,000 or 6,000. Maybe some other institute they are charging Java project 6,000 or 7,000 or 8,000. For Angular, separate 5,000. For AWS, separate 5,000 will be available. Total, if you consider, it is going to become 16,000. But in Ashok IT, all these three courses you are getting for 9,000 rupees. If you join Angular separately, 5 to 6,000 rupees will be available. AWS Linux, if you join, 5 to 6,000 will be available. Java project, 5 to 6,000 will be available. So by combining all these three courses, we are giving for 9,000. So the course price is 9,000 rupees. Live classes plus soft copy notes will be available. And so if you go with the plan to 12,000 rupees, live classes plus notes plus 1 year video validity will be available. The 1 year video validity will start after course completion. Guys. Okay. So if you compare the prices with the other institutes in the market, for project 6,000, for Angular 5,000, for AWS 5,000. Here we are giving it as all these three courses as a package for the 9,000. Separately, if you take, these are the prices in the market. But here, all the three courses we are combining. JRTP means our JRTP course is equal to Java project. Okay, JRTP plus Angular plus AWS. All these three things you are going to get as a package in the JRTP. Are you clear with my point? Course code 27 JRTP, duration 3 to 4 months of time, timing 7 a.m. to 8:30 a.m. Monday to Saturday. Course fee, I think already I have explained. So you are going to get a package in our JRTP. So in the JRTP, you are going to learn Angular as well as AWS as well as Linux. JRTP, Angular, AWS, and Linux, everything you are going to learn as part of our JRTP. Okay, so today is our first session, guys. Day one. I think the demo is completed. I hope you got the clarity. So what you are going to learn in this course. From tomorrow onwards, we are going to start with the regular classes. Main classes will be starting from tomorrow. Module 1, I am going to start from tomorrow. You guys can attend 4 classes for free of cost. You no need to do the payment immediately. You can attend 4 classes for free of cost. If you like our content, if you like my explanation, then after 4 days, you can do the enrollment. Okay. So once the class is completed, you guys can come to institute also for the practice. So in Amirpet, Ashok IT Institute is available. Offline people, you can come to the offline for the lab practice. I will be available in the institute. And if you have any questions, I will clarify. And every day after the class is completed, daily doubts clarifications will be available for 15 to 20 minutes of time after the class is completed. Okay, daily recorded video. So the people who are going for the plan 2, for them recorded video will be uploaded by afternoon, guys. So class will complete by 8:30. By 11 o'clock or by 12 o'clock, we'll get the video also. So notes will be uploaded immediately after the class is completed. Daily doubts clarification will be available. So problem solving. If anybody facing any problem during the practice or in their installation process or something with the coding, or if they are facing any issue in the class, I can ask you to share your screen and I can help you to solve your problem. Problem solving will be available. Getting my point? Daily doubts clarifications will be available and problem solving will be available, and one group also we are going to create, group for discussions. Okay, so I'm going to create one Telegram group or WhatsApp group, so to provide the class updates. If any particular day if class is not available, or if I want to give you some task, then we are going to create one WhatsApp group also. Okay, and the next one, LMS access we are going to provide for you. LMS access, learning management system. So Ashok ID portal is available, guys. So if you go to Ashok ID website, once you enroll for this course, you will be getting the access for our website. All the class notes, class videos, everything I'm going to provide you in this Ashok ID website only. Let me show you how do you access this course. Okay. So once you enroll for this course after 4 days of time, you will get the login access in the Ashok ID website. Once you log in into our website with your credential, your dashboard will be available. So in the dashboard, whatever the courses you join, you can go to my courses page in the dashboard. So in the my courses, whatever the courses you join, the courses will be displayed. If course is running, join class option, Zoom link will be available here. And if course is completed, the status will be updated as completed. If you click on view notes button, then you can see all the class details and class notes will be available for the downloading, and backup video also will be available for the people who enroll for the plan. The people who enrolled for plan 1, they will get the notes access. Who enrolled for plan 2, they will get the video access also. Videos will be available in a different platform. That is a teachable platform we are using, guys. So you will get the access for this platform also to watch the backup video. And whatever the notes I am providing, you can download these notes into your system. So when you click on download option, the notes will open, right? You can press Ctrl yes and you can save this file. The soft copy notes I'm going to provide, you can download these notes and you can save in your system. Notes for your lifetime access. Videos validity will be there 1 year after the course is complete. Okay. If you are facing any issue, then customer support option is also available. You can raise a complaint. If you want to take a break from the course, or if you are not getting any video access, so whatever the course you join, you can go to the customer support. You can raise a complaint. So within 24 hours, our support team will get back to you and your complaint status also will be updated here. So we have automated the complete system, guys. So we developed this complete website with all the functionalities. So you can see all the courses that you have and you can raise a complaint if you have. And if anybody want to take the break also, suppose for example, you join for the course after 1 month, you are not feeling well or you have some other priority works, your project is having some urgent delivery. You can take a break from the course and you can continue in the next batch also. So if you want to take the break, then you can raise a complaint to the customer support. They will take your information and they will provide you the access for the next batch. Okay, so every day for the Zoom link and for the notes, you no need to call our admin team. Everything is available in our website. So once your enrollment process is completed, you will get the access for our website. LMS access will be available. Daily class you can join here by using the join class option. Whenever the Zoom link is updated, you no need to call the admin team for the access. Everything is updated in the website. Why? Because so our class is at morning 7 o'clock. At 7 o'clock, admin team will not be available in the office. Okay, if you call them also at morning 7 o'clock, no use. They will come to office by 9 o'clock. 9 to 7, they are working in the office. So that is the reason, whatever the information you need, everything will be available in the website. And if you have any questions regarding technical, if you want to discuss, then one WhatsApp group will be created for our batch. In that group, I will also will be added. So if anyone post a question, I will respond to the question. So first, I will give a chance for the people to discuss regarding the problem. If you are not getting any solution from your batch people, then I will provide the solution for your question. A group also will be created for the discussion. In that group, any job openings are available, job updates we are going to post, class updates, assignments that I am going to provide, everything we can discuss in the group. So every day after class is completed, doubts clarification will be available. If you're stuck with some problem, so during the practice, then next day in the session, you can ask me so that I will take your screen share and I will help you to solve that problem. The group discussion, LMS access. That means the portal website access you are going to get to access the notes, to access the videos, and to access the Zoom. For next 4 days, you can attend the classes for free with the same Zoom link, guys. And today's class video, today's class notes, I'm going to share in our WhatsApp community, WhatsApp channel. The channel link I have given in the chat box. So if anyone is not part of the channel, please join. This notes and this video you are going to get in the channel. For next 4 days, you can attend the classes for free with the same Zoom link. So after 4 days, maybe next Monday or next Tuesday, you can do the payment for this course to get the access. For these 4 days, you can attend free of cost with the same Zoom. And the most important part, guys, So you should have a laptop or system with a minimum 8 GB RAM, guys. 4 GB RAM is not sufficient because lot of tools we are going to install, mini projects, major projects development we are going to do. If anybody using 4 GB RAM, please upgrade it to 8 GB. What we are going to learn in the mini project. Mr. Prashant, I already told you, in the mini projects we are going to learn requirement analysis, database design, application development. One phone book application we are going to develop and one gym portal we are going to develop. Two mini projects, right? One is phone book application, another one is a gym portal we are going to develop. So if you go for any gym, how those people will take your leads, how they will maintain the leads, okay, how they will track, how they will follow, all those things we are going to learn in the gym portal as part of the mini projects. In the major project, we are going to learn e-commerce development. And I am giving one task for you people, guys. So I have shared the e-commerce project URL for you. Can you guys go through this project for today, and can you guys do some database analysis before coming to tomorrow's session? I just want to see what is your thought process. I just want to see your thought process. Can anyone show me the database analysis of this e-commerce project in the tomorrow session? Can anyone show me the e-commerce project database design and classes design architecture? Can you come up with your architecture for tomorrow session? Okay, so I will ask if anyone who is ready, who has done some homework, we'll see who is really interested in this course. We will understand by tomorrow. So tomorrow, please show me what is the analysis that we have done for this course. Okay, or we are going to Pradeep, Prapti Shantra. Yes, I told you that. CI/CD pipelines we are going to build. I told you already the deployment tools, Docker, Kubernetes, Jenkins. By integrating all these three tools, we are going to create CI/CD pipeline. Okay. Are you going to provide experience documents to cover the gap? No. Ashokite is just institute. Ashokite will not provide any experience documents for you. You need to take the experience documents from the consultants. Ashokite will provide you the course and the subject and the knowledge. Ashokite will not provide any experience documents. We are going to use Spring Data JPA as part of this course. Yes. Grafana Prometheus. Okay, I will include the Grafana Prometheus for the monitoring purpose. Spring Security we will be implementing in the project. Yes, JWT Security I'm going to implement in this project. Yes. Spring Boot microservice is a separate batch that is going to start at 9:30 a.m. That will be starting in another 1 week to 10 days of time. Java 17 version I am going to use. Okay. Fine, guys. So whatever that I have planned for today, I have completed now. If anybody having any other questions, you can unmute and you can ask them. So before getting wind up for today, do you guys have any questions?